Hello guys, this is the Gaming Weasel back again with another video. In today's video we're gonna be doing one of my favorite Warframes in the game. It is going to be Baruuk. Now Baruuk is unique from the first 4 Warframes that I covered in a sense that he has a meter that you have to pull down as much as you possibly can so you can actually use your 4th ability, which is your main damage dealing ability. Now this is gonna be a Desolate Storm or Desolate Hands build. Now, he is a pacifist Warframe, so he doesn't love to fight, which is quite ironic because his 4th does a lot of freaking damage. And there is a reason why he is there in the simulacrum. So, I'm going to be using only the primary. I do not need the secondary or the melee weapon. And I'm going to be showing you the Desolate Hands builds that I have currently on. Steel Charge for melee damage, Power Drift, Blind Rage, Transient for Intensify for, of course, power strength, then Stretch for range and Vitality for health. Adaptation is going to be, of course, for damage resistance. Reactive Storm, which has a 250% status chance increase on, of course, his 4th ability. This is a main ability. You're going to need this mod, believe me. And Bleeding Expertise for that extra efficiency. Duration isn't very important on him, so we do not need that. Now for the Desert Storm build we have, which is of course his augmented, I guess, melee weapon or Eximus melee weapon. It's a melee weapon that he uses. I have 3 form on here. And we have Violent Scourge, Wishes, Frost, then Primed Fever Strike, Berserker, Condition Overload, Sacrificial Steel, Gladiator Might, and Organ Shatter. Now, a couple of things that I've noticed is some people do use, instead of Gladiator Might, they use Volcanic Edge, which I've realized is not as useful as having Gladiator Might. I will show you in a couple of seconds. And as always, do not combine melee damage, or I guess, you know, pressure point or sacrificial pressure point, or pressure, whatever, with Condition Overload, because those are not additive. They are not multiplicative. They're just gonna, it's a lose-lose situation. Because, of course, Condition Overload gives you 120% melee damage per status type. So, in the general sense of the word, you can get much more damage by using Condition Overload instead of Pressure Point. Now, usually what I run with is the Cronin Prime as my melee and the Danu Core, of course, Kuvanu Core as my secondary to do that extra damage, because melee is currently the meta. And Baruuk is really, really good. In some cases, I actually, you know, figured out that I might actually not need the Cronin Prime and the Kuvanu Core to actually be effective with him. So, going into the simulacrum and summoning 150 level gunners, summoning 20 of them. And then what you need to do is, you know, get yourself some energy. Activate your first ability, which allows you to dodge incoming shells. Currently I am at 261 degrees, so not full 360 degrees coverage, but as you can see the restraint meter is going down really fast. So activate my 3rd, bring down my restraint meter as well. As you can see, I'm not taking much damage at the moment. And activate my 2nd ability to put them to sleep. Because they're not all grouped up, I'm going to activate it 2 times. And as you can see, it goes down all the way. Activate my 4, and then Carnage starts beginning. As you can see, I'm not doing that incredible damage, but the health is going really fast. And as you can see, I do not have my 1st activated, and currently I'm not taking any sort of damage, so I'm surviving this pretty easily. And as you can see, orange crits for days. So as you can see, I'm gonna take out most of the enemies. So actually most of them are already dead. So currently this guy's left, and I think one more. Where is he? Where is he trying to run away from my Baruuk? And there you go. That is done. So keep in mind, of course, this is going to be much easier with enemies much lower level, for Sodis and stuff like that. And in like 95% of the steel path, this is incredible. But let me show you how it works with Volcanic Edge instead of Gladiator Might. So there you go, Volcanic Edge for that fire damage and armor reduction. You know, summoning 20 level enemies again, getting myself some energy. Activating my 1st, activating my 3rd, and just have to wait for the restraint meter to go down. Activate my 2nd ability to bring it even more down, and activate it again just in case. So yeah, that's virtually what you need to do, is bring down the restraint meter as much as you possibly can. The more enemies you have, the easier it's going to be. And then activating my fourth. As you can see, the damage output is sort of the same. I can't really, put a finger on it. Both builds seems to be really good. It's just in my case that I've realized that fire isn't that effective, but it sort of kind of is. I don't really know where to put my finger on it. But as you can see, I take them out, you know, faster than I did last time, but they weren't as grouped up as they were last time. So, or this time they were more grouped up, so I was able to use my second ability to, more efficiently put them to sleep. But nonetheless, it really depends on which build you want to use for him. If you want to use Volcanic Edge, you use that. If you find out the Gladiator Might is much better, put that in there. And of course, Baruuk, I think I have 2 form on him. No, 4 actually. Mostly because of the mods that I have on him. I'm probably gonna put another V polarity on him, so I can put at least or a V polarity or dash polarity, so I can put Umbral Vitality and Intensify on there for more damage. But yeah, nonetheless, that was my Baruuk build of 2021. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. I will be greatly appreciated. And I will see you guys on the next one. The Gaming Weasel over and out.